Hello, everyone. Welcome to Analytics Are for the Nerds, a comedy dynasty football podcast. We are 6 months away from the Christmas Eve game, as we are excited about. Let's go.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the
film festival. It's just a golf clap, right? They don't actually give you like a real clap. I feel like it's very, high society. They're not going to give you
Yeah, it's like a queef clap, like
I'm never gonna get that image out of my head.
like that Moana.
Very clear 101 in this biggest foot in the mouth draft. And the 101, it's very clearly Rex Ryan, because that guy has definitely put some feet in the mouth. 100%. Guy loves feet, his white feet.
Big feet.
Lots of feet in
Little
the mouth,
feet.
I'm sure.
So many feet. Long live Dolly Parton.
Hold on, I gotta look up how
Is that you're looking? Wait, do you not know who Dolly Parton is?
No, I know who she is. I'm just trying to see what she looks like now.
She's still with us?
No, I want to see what she looks like now, because like 10 years ago I would have. Oh, I still would. 100% still would. Absolutely. How old is she? She's got to be like 80, right? Are you judging me? I can't see you because I'm looking at Google.
That ticker, let me see.
You're judging.
The double mustache and that is fucking gross. So, welcome.
I do want to be clear, though, that I have earned one, and Lou is depressed. There's a big difference. Lou is still trying to convince 16-year-olds he's cool, and they keep telling him they don't want weed from him. They can get it from anywhere.
Hello, guys. Hello. How are you?
Rye.
Okay. Wow.
That's a Ryan answer.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, do you have an answer, Rye, or no? I was like, no, go ahead.
I'm pretty good. Can't complain. Louis, how about you?
I'm not complaining yet. I have not decided whether or not I'm going to complain publicly. So I am just going to say it's been a day, which is, I feel like my famous line that I use a lot. It's always a day. So let's smile. Let's have fun for this hour. And I'll forget about all that crap.
Ooh, okay. Well, my Wi-Fi is doing a Ryan again, so if I have to exit, you know why. Pulling a Ryan, but it's so nice to see you guys. I'm pumped. I hope everything is good. Fun. We're to get people commenting. This is nice. So yeah, let's talk a little everything and nothing. So, well, as I said earlier, 6 months until Christmas. I hate to say that. I'm not trying to fast forward summer. I'm a big summer person. This is a peak season. But yeah, we're halfway through the year. How does that feel?
Man, are we really? Is it Christmas? Wait, hold on. Is it Christmas in July? Like that? Wait. Oh yeah, I guess we are 6 months, right? I know how that works.
It's that bad of a day for you. So yeah, very nice. The Mets lost 10-3. Do you see that, Louis? That's not good.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much the everyday thing there. $1 billion payroll, and right now they're spending about $20 million per win. So yeah, it's not been great.
I will be in Toronto early next week, and the Mets are playing the Blue Jays, so I will be at one of the games.
Are you going? I was gonna go, and the way the year has made me say
I'm not going to ask you because this is going to be recorded, and I don't want you to have to say anything, but I'm going to text you during my usual paint my nails during the podcast time, and just to see if you're okay. Just ring once when you get home. And that's all I'm going to say. Well, we got one and everything and nothing. The Buffalo Bills Stadium. They had their big opening, the big ribbon cutting. And Ryan, you got a souvenir. Do you want to talk about that?
Yes. So I think I had mentioned at one of the points on this pod that I had met through playing golf. I got paired up with someone who's a worker at the stadium for Turner Construction, and he took us on a hard hat tour of the stadium. So I got to walk around, and he actually, because he's a Chiefs fan, he didn't want to keep this nice souvenir that was handed out at the ribbon cutting ceremony. So he gave it to me, delivered it actually today. It's a pair of the scissors from the ribbon cutting ceremony that are engraved with the Bills logo in a nice like commemorative box. So very cool, very nice of Mac to do that for us. And so yeah, it's now sitting in my dry bar, prominently displayed. Probably going to go in the office at some point, but I don't know. It's pretty sweet.
I think that's amazing. Congratulations. And now, Ryan, you're now going to tell that story again, but this time pretending that we are your daughters and you actually had something to do with it. So what's your new story?
I mean, I'm gonna have to incorporate Bluey here, dance mode. I don't know. That's my best move.
No, it's still very, very cool.
What I loved about it is Ryan sent us the screenshot of like when he got offered it, and super cool. And like this might be the jealousy in me, but it is funny that like the guy was like, it's like a limited edition. It's 1 of 500, and I'm like, how many fucking scissors did they need to cut that ribbon? Was there 500 scissors to cut the one ribbon? I don't, but no.
No, they use
cool.
the giant ones, to like they do in the movies, to cut the scissors
next to a giant check. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that is
cool. Very
to me. That's cooler than. All right, rank it. Is that cooler or less? Is it less cool or cooler than the urinals from the Ralph? I feel like that's cooler.
I mean, yeah, I'd much rather have this than the urinal. Yeah, I mean, it's just like a piece of the new stadium. Very unique. It's not something you're going to see very often. It's just something cool to display. And like a few weeks ago when my parents were cleaning out their basement, I found a bunch of old like Sabre souvenirs and things like that. It's the same premise. Like now just like looking at those things years later, it's so valuable. So yeah, it's going to be nice to have.
Follow-up question. Is the scissors, are those cooler than or more exciting than your Father's Day on Sunday, or was the Father's Day more exciting than the scissors?
No, Father's Day was incredible.
Okay, good. All right.
Yeah, I took my daughters for the first time like to a driving range too, and got them like a toddler like actual set of clubs that are their size, like legitimate clubs. So yeah, it's the start of a journey, hopefully for them and for me, of being a golf girl dad. So.
Very exciting. And this is brought to you by our sponsor, Top Flight.
Wait,
no.
Wait, yeah, we do have one. Kurt, we do have one, but I'll mention that in a minute. And I did forget already. So thankfully, you said the word sponsor. They remind me. I'm the worst at this. We should never get paid ever. But Chris did mention it 17 times at our last podcast. But you weren't going to ask about my Father's Day, so I'll just tell you.
I'm just nervous for you because you came in already crying and.
No. We did our normal Dead Dad Club golf with me, Kyle Turner from the show, Chris Plumer, who's also been on the show and also part of our other podcast. Only the three of us. One guy bailed, and I guess his dad came back to life. I don't know, but one guy bailed on us, and then the three of us were out there. Poor Chris, lost his phone while playing in the middle of a fairway, so he had to use my phone to track his phone. And literally drove around the cart for 2 hours trying to find it. He did find it, which is immaculate. That was some angels in the outfield shit. His dad definitely helped in that environment. But 2 hours to try to find his phone. So he missed literally half the round. We paired up with another guy who legit was like, you guys are all wearing the same shirts. We're like, yeah. We all have dead dads, and made him super awkward. He joined us for the majority of the time, and he too worked at the stadium, but did not offer me any cool scissors.
He was a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Well, very, very. I'm. That's why I didn't ask you about your Father's Day, Louis, because you have a sad story about Chris Plumer, who we all love, and now I'm sad. No, I'm sad.
It was fine. It was fine. He got it and got to join us.
It's lovely. It's lovely. So let's go into a little bit of everything and nothing. So there's a not too much going on in the news besides well, I'm not going to get into politics. So I won't talk about that. But but as I'm trying to now change the subject, Jack White is getting a divorce, and we love Jack White. So I don't know if I'm excited to see who he dates next, because it's kind of awful.
I'm sorry that it's so bad and I'm so disconnected that every time I hear the name Jack White, I have to do a pause for a second because I think of Shaun White, the snowboarder. And I'm like, wait, is this Shaun White? Isn't it Shaun White? Wasn't that the snowboarder?
It is, but I do the exact opposite. I always think of Jack Black. Because Jack White is headlining at Borderland this year. Super excited about that. Can't wait to see him. Got my tickets. Oh, super!
Seven Nation Army.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super big.
Is that the White Stripes?
No. Oh, no. Yes. Right. Yeah. White Stripes.
That's
Seven
the
Nation
band.
Army.
Yeah. I'm disappointed that.
Wait. That I knew the name of the band.
Yeah, you're right. Meg White, Jack White. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Wait. No, he's Seven Nation Army, right? Like that's a true
song. Okay, I'm just gonna move on. Ottawa. No, it's good. It's good. Everyone's having a really good day. So it's good. We're good. Show us your scissors. Okay, so guys, there was a fun story. We're live. In Ottawa, the police chief kind of did this video for everyone and warned officers to stop using government databases to look up women for romantic or sexual relationships, saying that some cops have access information on women they encountered at gyms, cafes, and even during police calls. So in Ottawa, they will see a hot woman and be like, beep, boop, 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 and like find out where they live or pull them over. Which this is not surprising. I thought, isn't this like the perk of being a police officer?
100%. They have the computers in the you always wonder what they're doing. They have the computers and they're typing. They look like they're doing something really important, but really they're just they're sleuthing. They're trying to find details on these people. I mean, no, I don't approve of that, but I mean, that's definitely what's going on.
Did I not kind of get my girlfriend that way? I feel like that was kind of how I got my girlfriend, was sleuthing, stalking, and finding her. I also, anybody that my friends are like, oh, I just met this girl, this is her name, I can't find it. Like, I have all of her information within 20 minutes. Like, I am really, really good at, and it's not even just a girl. I don't want to make it sound creepy. I've also done all my ex-wife's boyfriends. I can give you, it's guy, girl, whatever. You give me a name and I will let you know what their ex looks like. I will let you know how they were in their grades in high school. Yeah, I don't need a police badge for that.
But I feel like you have a new calling because, I now feel like shit that I've never been pulled over by a cop just trying to pick me up. I'm like, does that mean they looked me up and were like, nah? Oh man. So that's fun, Ottawa. And I love how genuine the police chief is. So that's fun. We have the World Cup going on. Any hot games you're watching? Poor Canada lost today, speaking of Ottawa, but that's going on. We'll talk about that later because I want to keep this moving. But I can go into weird facts that I saw. There's research shows that there's enough microplastics inside your body to make a plastic spoon. Louis, what's the first thing you would eat with your body spoon?
That's really funny. I have probably only inappropriate answers. But Mike, there's enough microplastics inside of our body. I saw this the other day, or did you mention this maybe last week?
To make a
I just heard this. Did you call me and tell me about this article? For some reason, this is ringing a bell. That fits, right? Like that sounds like that's probably why we're all infertile and people are having kids in their 40s, and I had to pay $1 million for my child through the process of IVF. I think that's all right.
Yeah,
I would eat Dippin' Dots with my body spoon, 100%. It's very light, and feel like you could. It's going to be a pretty flimsy plastic spoon. I feel like so you can't dig that thing into a pint. All right, that's enough.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys. Very slow news day. I'm sorry. Wednesday's really tough for me because I sail right before this, so I apologize. But I'm a jock that doesn't get pulled over by police. So let's move on. We got some football to talk about.
Yeah, we got our Scott
I need to stop
Fishbowl.
talking.
No, we got our Scott Fishbowl event here in Buffalo on Sunday. And we got a couple drafters that are going to be in that draft coming to draft with us here today. We're going to do a couple rounds of the mock draft. Just the scoring is fun. And I haven't looked at this all. Usually I look at it the day I walk into the event. I'm so busy running the event that I'm just kind of pressing buttons when I get there of guys I like. So I figured we'd do a little mock here and go over a few rounds that we could. We got Mike here. And we got Al, that's been on the show before. How you guys doing today?
What's going on? Thanks for having me.
How you doing, Mike? Oh, sorry. I think you're on mute. Do we have you on mute? Oh, you're muted right now.
What if we all just got COVID now that Mike is on mute?
We'll give you a minute there to see play around with that. We'll give you some time. Al, how are things been?
Good, man. I was just going to say it's going to be hard for me to transition from listening to you guys talk about body spoons to Scott Fishbowl myself, but I'll do the best I can. But I'm also glad that you said you haven't really looked at it much. I think I've seen like the overall scoring a couple times, and my brain was like, I don't know if I can do this right this second. So I dove in like yesterday for the first time. So I'm excited. This is going to be my first mock. So I'm trying the thing where you prepare less and hope that it goes better than last year.
Yeah.
Allie,
I guess the only thing I would say is just don't pick Zay Flowers, everyone. That's all I'm
awesome. Thank you.
Number one for Zay. Yeah.
Allie, you have the scoring there because I'm not sure if I think you have it.
Yes,
oh yeah, you're good. You're good now, Mike.
Excellent.
Awesome. Welcome, Mike. COVID is cured. So we're gonna talk to Scott Fishbowl. This is the Scott Fishbowl 16. How exciting! And we're doing video game scoring. So here's the breakdown of scoring this year. So 6 points for all touchdowns, 2 points for 2-point conversions, 1 point for every 25 yards passing, 1 point for every 10 yards rushing or receiving, half a point per first down, half a point per reception, 1 point extra per reception for tight ends, and 1 point extra per first down for tight ends. And there's some little boosters. So for every 300 plus passing games, you get an extra 10 points, 400 plus, another 10 points, and so on and so on. So there's a lot of fun little additional points available for this year in scoring.
There's a couple fun ones there that like one is 10 points for every 40-yard rush, is it?
40-yard rush and passing. Yep.
And then 1 for 20-yard receptions.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
See, now that is what me and Ryan talked about this last week, and we were looking at like Dave Kluge's rankings, and just looking at like that initial scoring before we kind of really dug into the bonus. I couldn't understand why he had so many wide receivers, like in his top 24, he had like 20 wide receivers. And I was just like, I feel like with the first down thing, like this should be more running back dominant up front. Obviously the tight ends being up there too. But that 20-yard reception, I think he had the tweet. Ryan, do you have that tweet that I sent you? This was good. Let me see if I could find it. Okay. In this year's scoring, you get 10-point bonuses for rushes of 40 plus yards and receptions of 20 plus yards. Last year, there was only 78 rushes that would have earned that 10-point bonus. 1,551 receptions qualified. So that really shows you why he has the wide receivers ranked so high. Not that that should influence how you guys mock, but figured I'd share that info so we all had it. I'm going to present. We have a clicky board here. And you guys, when we go through it, it's me, Ryan. I believe that's Mike. Sorry. Me, Ryan, Mike, and then Al. And then we're just going to kind of alternate every 4. So Al, you'll have the 4, 8, and 12. I'll have the 1, 5, and 9, and so forth. And just give us your pick. I'll put it into the board. This is more for conversation's sakes than anything. We might get through a round or two. We're going to cut it here in about 30 minutes or so, 40 minutes. Got a hard out of 10. So let's try to get through some. I will start with the 1 and then get Ellie. You guide us through this here. But with the 1-1, with the tight end scoring, I have to go Brock Bowers. So I think he's the obvious number 1 and the obvious number 1 tight end. I will put him in here.
Yep. I think that's the right pick. I think it's the obvious pick. Through some of the early drafts, I don't think that's been consensus, but I do think that as more people, learn about the rules and understand, I think what Bowers can do as far as differentiating himself at the position, I think it's a great pick. The number 1, 2 is also a really easy pick for me, and it's Puka Nacua. I think over Chase and the others, I just think that with what LA is expected to do and what Vegas expects LA to do this year, as far as passing goes, he's going to be a huge part of that. So Puka 102.
So I'm over here at the 103, and it's not that spicy, but I'll go with Bijan Robinson here. It's been a little bit more Jahmyr Gibbs having the steam over Bijan this year, but I think him with Stefanski. We've seen what Stefanski did with Nick Chubb. Bijan Robinson, I'd say, is an even better prospect than Chubb was, even in his prime. I'm just happy to get a total workhorse that should really be the center of the offense there in Atlanta.
Like that.
I'm at 4, and I'll take Jamar Chase for kind of a lot of the stuff that Ryan said, and a lot of the stuff we talked about receiver-wise. He's going to end up being my number 1 receiver this year. So in a format like this, I'm pretty happy with him in the top 4.
Yeah, and I think it's so hard to pass on Jahmyr Gibbs at 1-5 in any draft. And I'm not really doing this as, I'm obviously doing this as a different team than 1-1. I think I would have to go McBride here. I'm really into the 2 top tight ends in this. I think they should be the top 2 picks with the tight end scoring, and they still are getting those 20-yard reception bonuses. They're still getting the first downs. I think Trey McBride makes a lot of sense there.
All right. Well, here I'm sprinting to the podium to take Gibbs. I know you could still consider JSN in this tier and say, the receiver, I'm going to all things equal, but just think the talent far outweighs Gibbs here. And if the workhorse reports are true, he might catch almost as many passes as JSN anyways.
And I just want to jump in for a second, just so you guys know, because your picks are so interesting that right now your projections overall are not even what the top 4 of what the projections are. So it's very interesting that you guys are kind of mixing up a bit.
Oh, like on the list that you have. Yeah. That's
good.
I wondered where I felt like I probably was against the grain a little bit with the tight ends being my top 2 picks, but I think I'm right there, but we'll see. Yeah. Mike, right with the 1-7.
Yeah, I'll stick with my running backs here. I know I was hearing what you guys were saying about wide receivers. I just think that I'm going to go with Jonathan Taylor here. And I just think that a couple of things here. The running backs obviously are going to be a little bit more concentrated with that Dave Kluge stat of like 1,500 20-yard receptions or whatever. That's going to be amongst a much larger pool of wide receivers than that whatever it was 700 running backs. It's going to be more concentrated towards those top valued running backs. And then also I think those first downs are going to really favor the running backs as well.
I kind of really like that point. I hate ever going against Dave. I respect him and his thoughts on things, but that's kind of something I've been battling here over the last couple of days on how I'm going to treat this. Al, sorry.
No, you're fine. Kind of a layup here for me. I'll take Jackson Smith and Jigba because you do get 10 points for a 100-yard game. So if you have a couple 20-yard catches and you go for 100 like he did, there's just going to be that advantage as well. And Seattle, I expect their run game to take a bit of a step back, at least for a majority of the season. So he's still going to be in my top 5 overall.
Well, I don't have a tight end I think I can take here. Although I would want to. I do struggle. I mean, this could just go right to, I'm not really considering the scoring so much in this, as I struggle with this part of most drafts when I'm doing underdog or best ball or just kind of any drafts or redrafts this time of year. I'm going Jefferson over St. Brown and Lamb a lot, and I'll just kind of stick with that here. I just think Kyler is a huge plus for him, and I think he has a huge rebound this year. I think CD kind of continues to fall a little bit as you know, Pickens showed to be at least 1B, if not 1A there last year. So I'm a little bit shy on him. And I think Detroit should, be able to spread their targets around a little bit more this year than they were able to last year. So I like Justin Jefferson there.
So I understand your concerns. I mean, I think Jamison Williams is definitely, eating into the targets, and, the concerns you expressed with CD are valid, but I'm still going to take St. Brown here. I think there's a little cluster of these three guys. They're all pretty close. I try to essentially just mix my portfolio a little bit and get exposures to each of them. And so I'll take St. Brown with the next pick.
Like that.
So I've got a little fun fact for you guys. Christian McCaffrey has had 3 seasons where he's suffered like some injuries where he wasn't able to complete the season. In all of those other seasons where he had a healthy season, the worst Christian McCaffrey has ever finished is RB2. So it's like he's like trading off every other year, like RB1, RB2, RB1, RB2. It's crazy when you look back at it. I'm gonna bet on the elite talent here, Christian McCaffrey. We know nobody's eaten into his share. He's in a great offense with a great head coach. So big fan of McCaffrey here.
I'll be the one to just take a quarterback. It's still super flex, so just go ahead and give me Josh Allen. I think in a lot of drafts that we see for Scott Fishbowl, the super flex will make its mark in the first round throughout these leagues. So getting him at 12 feels like pretty solid value overall.
I wonder about that.
Me too.
Allie, was he in the top? Was Allen in the top 12 in the projections you got at all? Do you know? Have you seen? Oh yeah, he was like 2, I think you said, wasn't he? Up there? Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to stop you from your nails.
Josh Allen was number 2, and they look great.
No,
he was number 1 in the quarterback selection, but yes, number 2 overall.
So like, and I think Dave had
you want to know who number 1 was?
Puka, right?
Puka. Number 3 was Bijan. So now we're in it.
Ellen,
can I just say, I think this is what makes Scott Fishbowl fun. There are different ways to skin a cat, right? And there are different ways to build your team. And I love the fact that these bonuses, it gives you a unique way to think about it. It's unlike any other format, right? Where you're just plugging into, everyone knows it's half PPR or PPR, and generally the scoring. This just makes it a little bit more interesting. So
yeah, and as our resident serial killer, Ryan, how would you skin a cat?
I don't know of any ways to skin a cat. It's funny I say that and make that reference. Never done it. Don't think I would ever do it. I mean, that allegedly is very perverted. No, that sounds gross. I'm talking. How are we talking about body spoons and skinning cats tonight?
Yeah. What did I sign up for here today?
Sorry, guys.
Scaring the guests.
This is Snapchat, weird... right? We're good. Let's get back to football.
We're snaking, so go ahead, Al. And if you want to build, I think we should try to build. I mean, we're only going to do 2 or 3 rounds here, but build per team. So, like, what would you do with your Josh Allen team there?
Yeah, I would build, and if I didn't go wide receiver first round, I would just go top wide receiver second. So I'll just take CD Lamb. Just to stay on Josh Allen for 1 second, the rushing first downs are going to apply to the rushing quarterbacks as well. So
that's
with the 300-yard bonus as well, you're going to have like a lot of bonus points for rushing quarterbacks, especially short area rushers like him.
That's a really, really good point. Again, I'm the 1-2. Miguel Madrid says I'm the 1-2 in my league, thinking Gibbs or Chase. I love the easy schedule Lions have. Yeah, I think there's a point for both of those. I think I lean towards Chase like Ryan did. But yeah, I really like Mike's point about, you know, the running backs being concentrated and such. So yeah, like Ryan has said, you could go a million different ways here. Not we'll ex-nay the skin the cat comment. Mike, you're next.
Get demonetized.
I was hoping on this Buffalo show that we'd see Al pair up Allen and Cook, but I'll be the one to take James Cook here. Another guy that's just going to get the full workload. We love those first downs. He's also got a great receiving profile as a running back too, to get some of those longer receptions. Is there a bonus? I believe there is. Is there a bonus for added receiving rushing yards somewhere on that bonus list?
Receiving
plus like 10 for receiving and rushing. It's for both, no matter what. So
like if they add to 100 or if they add to 200, is that what it is? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I that's another reason I like these running backs, because I think they're going to have a lot more of those games for sure.
Sure. Right.
All right. Well, I'm sprinting to the podium here to take Ashton Genty. I'm a major bull Ashton Genty this year. I know it's like you got to think of the format, you got to think of the scoring, the rules, but at the end of the day, you also just have to take good football players. And I think he's going to get a ton of work this year, especially in the passing game. Wheels up for Genty and the Raiders offense, I think.
Ryan's getting cats. He's a bull. He thinks Dalton Kincaid is delicious.
That was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago, but I'll never let you forget it. That's for sure.
I agree on that comment for one.
Listen, I've since taken come back from that stance too. He's disappointed in so many ways, but all right, we'll see.
Man, this is a little bit tough on this way on this run. I think I would go. I hate to say it, but I can't believe the guys I'm picking over him. I really think the New England offense is going to be going through AJ Brown, and I am like the biggest AJ Brown hater ever. I'd never draft him. I just really like him this year in that offense. And I think with the first down thing, I just think he's going to get tons of targets. I like that. He'll have some big plays like he always does. If he could stay healthy, I like him here.
Louis, can you tell me who I picked in the first round?
Yeah, sorry. You had JSN.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like pretty much all flex spots except for your QB too. So
it is.
You don't have to really think about that quite as much.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I was just debating if I wanted to go quarterback because there are solid bonuses, but I think like I said before, pocket passers aren't going to be my favorite choice here. So I'm going to take I'll take Drake London for this one, and I'm going to try to build like a wide receiver, like full build, and take advantage of these bonuses.
I really like I'm between Saquon and Devon Achane here, but I'm going to go with Saquon. I mean, he's had a 2,000-yard season before, and that's pretty much my reasoning for that.
Don't need more than that. I think he has a bounce back year too, and he's kind of falling into value at this point. Rye.
All right, so I'm going to take a big swing here, and I'm going to go with Colston Loveland. He's definitely a tier behind the top tier guys, but to be honest with you, I kind of wouldn't mind being in this pocket where you can get him a little bit later in the second round, and he might deliver close to that first tier. So with the scoring again, and what I expect from the Chicago offense this year, I think he's a very reasonable pick anywhere in the second round.
All right. For the same reasons why I faded CeeDee Lamb, I will pick George Pickens here. The contract year kind of scares me a little bit. Not so much of usually that's something that you love in a player that, playing off his ass on a contract year. I just, I wonder if the Cowboys don't try to get a little bit back to a little bit more CD this year, but I don't know. I'm still Pickens around later than CD all day. I think it's just better value. So I'll go Pickens.
Give me Devon Achane. I think he's basically a video game player out there himself. So I think he's built for this type of scoring, big play bonuses. Even though we don't love that offense, it's going to run through him. So first downs, long plays, receiving and rushing totals, he should live in that area.
And all right, now it's getting a little bit sketchier here. Man, I think, I do want to see a little bit more of that board.
Yeah, I can go down a little bit. Sorry.
All right, I'm going to go after Lamar Jackson here. There's a lot of guys that I feel kind of the same about, but there's only one Lamar Jackson left on the board. I think I'm going to just kind of grab my rushing quarterback, be happy with that. I'd like to wait till later on Sunday when we really are drafting, but I just kind of feel like whoever else I might want are all equal, and I'm coming back around at the turn here in the third round, so I might as well just grab kind of the more rare position first.
Yeah, I've been pretty much I think Ryan has been a fade just in regular drafts. This does change it a little bit, especially with the rushing upside, but I know Ryan's been fading quarterback a lot. In just regular drafts, I've been fading. I'm Josh or nothing. I'm Josh or like back end QBs. I know it's hard here, but I think with this format, Lamar really does bump up quite a bit in my rankings.
I like that Daniels May tier. There's a lot of upside there, but I'm not going to go quarterback here. There are two guys really I'm considering here. I'm going to go with the one who I expect the offense to really funnel through, and that's Kenneth Walker. He is on a really good offense. So if you're looking at first down potential, there's, a huge built-in, floor there. And then between the guy I was considering, who we'll probably talk about momentarily, he's got more competition over there. So I'm going to go with someone who I expect to just really dominate the backfield.
I know who you're going to go. I'm shocked that you didn't take him the last two picks, but I will take him here in Jeremiah Love.
That's not where I was going.
What's that? That's not who you were going?
No.
Wow. Okay. I know you're the Jeremiah Love guy on this podcast, so maybe yes. I should let you talk for the pick, but I just I really love him too. I think he is a game breaker. I don't love the Algier contract. I don't love the team that he's on necessarily, but I think he makes a difference right off the bat. And
you're getting such a great discount on him too, like because the Cardinals drafted him. He's like probably 10 picks cheaper,
100%. You saw that, like from the pre-draft best balls to after. You saw that pretty quickly. And then I think this type of system or this type of scoring system is just made for this guy. O'Marion Hampton, I think, is in for a huge year. I've bumped him down a little bit because of my love for Keaton Mitchell, and that's not fair. Because I love O'Marion Hampton too. So I think they both can eat in that offense. I think they both will. And I think Hampton is becoming a little bit of a value in all drafts.
Yeah, actually, that was who I was thinking, not Jeremiah Love. So my thinking of Walker over Hampton was just, some of the same reasons. You have Mitchell there. I expect the offense to, have a lot of different facets, right? Whereas in Kansas City, I think it's really going to go through Walker, Rice and the receivers, sure, fine, but it more concentrated there. So for my pick here, it's a little bit off the board. I am not a Chase Brown guy, and I'm not a Derrick Henry guy. I'm just off of those two players really for this year. I'm going to go Breece Hall. I love Breece Hall this year. I've been really high on him. If you're looking at a running back who could potentially, dominate even dump off touches for, big gains, I just feel like he's a good pick, and he's a good bet to have a serious amount of volume. And if the Jets are even somewhat better than they were last year, he should pay off this pick.
So I think we still have Nico Collins still on the board, right?
We do.
I think this is a really nice price for Nico Collins. I mean, I know he's kind of dealt with those injuries, but he also has had those big explosion games that you're going to want in this format. I just think we're going to overall see the Texans outperform expectations just because expectations are so low. He's the clear number one, CJ Stroud's guy. I think he's a great player. He's huge and fast, big and fast. That's what we like in football, right?
I like it.
My only concern with Collins would be Houston's defense is so good, and they're just gonna I feel like they're gonna just pound the ball, as often as possible, and try to just bleed that clock because their best advantage is their defense. But you're right, as far as who are they throwing to in that offense? It's Nico number one first and foremost all day. So
I'm a little in point about the defense.
I'm a little into Jaden Higgins this year, but we'll see. I'm into Stroud getting better. So I think that means good things for all of them. And I don't think Tank Dell's dead while we're at it. Go ahead, Al.
Well, there's nothing worse than getting sniped in a mock draft when you have a whole spiel prepared to talk about Nico Collins. But
hey, you could just talk about how great my pick was, and you do your spiel.
Exactly what I mean. It's a compliment for sure.
Thank you.
I'll just pivot to Drake May. I think he's going to do the same type of things that Josh Allen does as far as rushing first downs, and now we can get some chunk plays in that offense with A.J. Brown and Romeo Dobbs. So they ran in a lot of touchdowns last year, but I expect Drake May to take the step that we all are hoping he will.
Yep, I like that a lot. Talked about it a lot in this podcast. The top 5 offense this year to me is the New Orleans Saints. I think they're going to be really, really good this year. And I don't think Jordan Tyson hurts Chris Olave. I think it only helps him. I think this offense is going to be explosive. I think Olave is obviously the 1A and a great value at this point.
Yeah, it's who I was going to pick too. All right. I am going to go with Devonta Smith. So now the one option in the offense, he's potentially getting slept on a little bit. And if you are buying any of this, Jalen Hurts is getting a little pressure, so maybe it becomes more of a pass-happy offense. Okay, sure. Why not? Let's throw a dart here. It's, I think, a nice price in the mid-third.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm going to go Derrick Henry here. It just feels like he's fallen so far that I'm happy to take him. I think he still has that ceiling in him. And, yeah, there's a chance that that's kind of a fluke. But I think if I'm going to be drafting Henry mid-third round, I feel pretty comfortable with that. I do think, Lou, you might have a little button to toggle show drafted players, and that will then you won't have to scroll more down.
Oh yeah, I got you right there.
There
Thank
you go.
you.
There you go.
Appreciate
So
it.
perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. No worries. Thank you.
I am going to choose to have an optimistic view on this show, and I will take Malik Neighbors because he would be completely dominant in this scoring. If he plays in the first, if he's on PUP and even misses 4 games, he's still going to be a cheat code if he's anywhere near fully healthy. So if he was and we had any positive reports, I think he'd be a great value here.
What wide receiver has the most catches for the New York Giants week 1?
Wide receiver.
What wide receiver has the most? Am I crazy to say OBJ?
Theo Johnson.
Yeah, probably.
Theo's a tight end.
It doesn't feel good for me to say like Darnell Mooney, but like
Mooney's probably it. Mooney's probably the answer, but
with like 3 catches.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be that. I mean, I like the upside of what Fields brings, but that's not going to be week 1. Like legitimately week 1, it's going to be Darnell Mooney and OBJ. And you're right. It might be 3 catches and 2 catches, but
that's why I'm high on Isaiah Likely. I think I'll be looking at him. Like 100%. We might not get to the round that I would pick him in this draft, but I think he's a good target for this format as well.
100%. Actually, we're gonna. What do we got here? All right, let me get. I'm gonna go Ted McMillan. Excellent rookie year. Should only build on that. They didn't do too much else at the skill position, so he should still get the same target share. Ted McMillan should only get better. I like it.
I absolutely hate this pick, but I'm going to begrudgingly bring up the draft card anyway. I'm going to take Chase Brown. I mean, this is way too much of a fall for this player. I know he's not, in my opinion, that good, but he did have a nice 69 catches last year. There are no other competitors in that backfield. So if the offense is as good as we expect the Bengals to be this year, he should just be a beneficiary of that just naturally as a starting running back there.
I'm going to go Zay Flowers here. I've been waiting to reach on this other wide receiver here, but I like Zay Flowers just a little bit more. Lou, I know you were kind of referencing a Dave Kluge quote. I guess we're all doing that today because I was listening to him the other day, and he said something about Zay Flowers every single year has had his career year ever. So like it was like 800 yards and then like 1,000 and then like 1,200 last year. So I think we're on pace for 1,400 this year if it just continues in that trajectory. So I'll take Zay Flowers here. I've got another wide receiver I want to reach on next though. I hope he lasts for me.
Allie, I was waiting. That was like the buzzword. Zay Flowers was the buzzword. That's like, remember Pee Wee Herman and like you said the word of the day. I thought you were gonna.
She stood up.
I almost
did
skinned
see
a cat.
I did see you stop painting and shot up there for a second. L, last pick of the third.
This feels like a reach with like regular draft ADP in mind, but I'm super high on Emeka Egbuka this year, so I'll go ahead and take him. I think this offense should take a step in the passing attack. So yeah, really, really big on him this year as a number 1 receiver for them.
I like that. We can get through the 4th round if we just say names. Let's just say name. We don't need explanation, so we could just get some more stuff out there. But let's go and just say names. Al, go ahead and make your pick.
All right. I'm a talker, so that's hard for me, but I'll pick Jalen Waddle.
All right. Oh, I like that. Waddle, where is he? Okay. Mike.
I will go Terry McLaurin.
Like
Rashee Rice, big steal here. I
think. You knew Ryan couldn't do it. You knew there was no shot in hell. He tried so hard, though, Ellie. I promise, he tried hard.
I did not try hard. I don't care about the rules here.
Joe Burrow.
Jameson Williams.
That's a good one.
Do I need to see the top there? Sorry. Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs. Ryan.
Jaden Daniels.
That's a good one. All right. Luther Burden.
Sounds old.
He does, but he's young.
Very old.
Give me Jalen Hurts.
Sorry, I need the top one more time.
Oh, no problem.
We'll go Javonte Williams here.
Let's go Lad McConkey.
And I will finish with Travis Etienne. As I said, I love that. Love that offense this year. Here's the board of the 4 rounds we got through. You guys can take a look here and see which ones your favorite teams are. Mike and Al, thank you so much for joining us here to do this a little bit. Excited to see you guys Sunday. If you guys, if you guys stick around for a minute, I'll after the show, just talk to you here for a minute after the show. But Allie, any parting thoughts? I know you want to get out of here.
Parting thoughts about football, parting thoughts
anything that you want in life. Do you have do you want to talk about Zay Flowers more?
Well, I think it's a great draft. I'm very interested with the especially the first round everyone chose, but looks good. And good luck on Sunday, gentlemen.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Go and close this out. Sorry.
Oh, we're not doing the draft?
Oh no. Sorry.
Thank you, everyone, for
you're like so excited. You're like, oh, we're not doing a draft. That's awesome.
We have 6 minutes if you want to, but okay. All right, everyone. Thank you for playing. Good luck for the Scott Fish Bowl on Sunday. It's always a really great event. And thank you, everyone, for listening and tuning into Analytics Are for the Nerds. We'll see you next week.